Hey guys and gals, Undead12335. I'm going to be talking a little bit today about CyberPunk 2077. This is hard to talk about. For one, I haven't played it and I'm not going to play it for a while. I'm going to let it go on sale and for them to actually iron out the bugs. Because I swear to God, if I'd have bought this for $60 on my Xbox digitally or just physically, I would have been livid. This game barely works on last-gen hardware. It barely works on current-gen hardware. If you advertise a game as running on a console, it should work by default. There is probably grounds for a lawsuit because of this. Because the game does not work, and it was advertised. They also made sure to purposely hide all console gameplay in reviews. That should have been a massive red flag. If you watch SkillUp's review of it, he even said this is a massive red flag. I should have known something was up. And I've seen gameplay of it on systems just like mine. It doesn't work. I'm also seeing reviews of people talking about how shallow the story is, and you literally can beat it without trying too hard in 15 hours. For a CD Projekt Red open world game. One of the most critically acclaimed developers out there. They're known for everything that they do and touch turns to gold. And they're literally burning their reputation right now because they released a game that had been hyped for 8 years. One of the most hyped games aside from Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'll be honest, both of those games kind of aren't that amazing. Grand Theft Auto 5 is cool, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is beyond overrated. But there's nothing there. If you've played Deus Ex, you've played this because you can have your cybernetic enhancements. If you've played Deus Ex, you've played this because it has the hacking mechanic where you can jack into certain stuff. It has an economy you can work. It has side jobs. That's it. Aside from the free roaming, there's nothing to it. People have already broke the game's economy. They're saying that half of the game does not work most of the time. Even on next gen, it barely works. On current gen, well now current gen, it barely works. Previous gen, don't even bother. The Metacritic score for PC is a 90 out of 100. I knew it would get critical acclaim. They literally could have just walked into these reviewers' rooms and just said, hey, instead of reviewing the game, we're going to spit in your mouth. And they would have given the game, and they didn't even touch it, by the way. They'd have given it a 90 out of 100 because it's CD Projekt Red. Rockstar, CD Projekt Red, and Ubisoft are usually the developers that are like this. The game can be mediocre and people are like, it's amazing. The console versions are getting absolutely bombed with bad reviews. And I don't mean, oh, it's review bomb. They're well-deserved. Because they're everything from, why doesn't this work, to, I spent $60 and waited 8 years for this. You couldn't even release a game that works on the console you advertised it on. Like, for real. In the CyberPunk commercials, if you look closely, Xbox One, Series X, PS5, and PC are in big letters. In the small print in the corner, you see Xbox One and PS4. That should have been a red flag right there as well. This game was originally just supposed to release on PC and Xbox One and PS4. Last minute, they threw it to this. New current gen of consoles, PS5 and Xbox One Series X. I don't know how in the world they look worse. It looks worse than Fallout 4 did. Red Dead Redemption 2. Ori and the Blind Force is an indie game. It looks better than this. Horizon Zero Dawn. The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 1. They look better than this. And those games are old as dirt. I don't understand it. You guys lost a chunk of your stock worth whenever you guys delayed the game the last time. And when your game released the other day, how many bad reviews it was getting already, your stock tanked again. It dropped like a rock And it's all because of you should have delayed the game until March of next year. Nobody would have been upset about it. Well, we've had to wait? Yeah. But you literally pushed the game out with the thought of, oh, we're CD Projekt Red. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Whenever someone's first impressions of a game are a broken, janky mess, that's their first impression forever. That was my first impression of The Witcher 3, and it's still a broken, janky mess because the combat is horrible, the story is decent, and the mechanics in the game are laughable at best. But it looks pretty. This game, the mechanics barely work, they're laughable, the animations are the story is not there, but it looks kind of pretty. You spent all of your budget on Keanu Reeves and your dick slider. That's it. And dude, there are basic bugs in this game that you didn't fix. Pop in. How in the world do you... Really? Clothing options not lining up properly. Stuff phasing through them. Whenever you cross your arms, you'll see like the guy's arm is like sticking through the side of the shirt and all this crap. How do you not... Like, come on. But no, you pushed it out the door before Christmas to capitalize on those holiday sales. And look what it's getting you. A 6 out of 10. But what do you guys think of CyberPunk so far? Are you actually enjoying it? Take note, I'm not trying to hate on your game. I'm just advising people, do not buy it yet. Give it a little while, let them iron the bugs out, and then get it so you don't ruin your first impression. I would rather someone wait. That's why I'm waiting on it. I'm playing everything but, and I'm trying not to think about it because I'm like, I really wanted to play that so bad. But after all the bad stuff I've seen about it, I don't want to play it. I don't care to play it. And this game is not going to win Game of the Year either. There's going to be something else that's going to sweep out, and we'll sweep out and do it. But that's it for now, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, a like and a sub would be appreciated. Kind of like doing ranty stuff like this. And like I said, again, I'm not trying to hate on your game. It's just, it really annoys me whenever stuff like this happens because this could have been easily avoided by another little delay that everyone would probably have been okay with and would have gotten over with. But no, you needed that money for your Christmas sales. But that's it for now, guys. Stay safe in these trying times. Don't do anything stupid, and I will see y'all later.